Why the fuck does this person have Ted Kaczynski means just saved? I don't want to know any more than I see right now, but I'm still deeply concerned.
Mr. Misham, I have a request.
Let me get. I'd like to speak with my daughter.
Can I?
My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy. Extremely so, actually. With only one exception.
Which was?
Oddly enough, it was that client. I left the studio while they talked. I returned when they had finished, and she was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort.
Please, let me speak with her.
All right.
Uh-oh. This could be tough. Die. Being a single father must be hard. Especially when your paintings don't make shit. May I just slide on over here for a closer
I was in an
look?
ag yard.
Yeah, I saw. Wish I could have joined, but I was at work. I would have just done a bunch of cat uni, like cat Vivia pictures, probably.
That's an awfully
Because that's
small.
all I'm good at.
That's an awfully small frame. What's that inside it? A stamp?
Ah, please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. That belongs to Vera, you see. She's always put it so that she can see it.
That's Zach and Valent. The Gramrees, isn't it?
Post office issued that commemorative stamp last year. The Grammaires were at the height of their popularity.
Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. And one of them is dead.
I hear that you got mail.
I mean, there's mail right there. You see it?
I have
Wait
sent,
a minute.
I've sent my letter of registration to your mailbox.
Damn.
I said registration instead of resignation. I am so intelligent.
I didn't know you were registering.
Alright, I changed the profile picture, but I did it to the painting one. It's really funny.
Apollo fucking died.
Apollo fucking dies.
Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She'd been a dedicated fan ever since.
Me with DVD.
She watched them every time they came on TV, until the end.
Me watching every DVD live stream till the end. I see.
That stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it.
I think we all know how she got her hands on that. And then there's this.
My stamp. My stamp.
Hey, she spoke! She can talk! Yeah, so the stamp. How can I keep her talking? Great magicians, aren't they? Isn't True Grammarly amazing? Hmm? Yes?
Oh.
I especially like those two, Zach and Valent. I mean, they're, just so magical!
Aren't they?
Yeah, whenever I go to one of their shows, I'm like, whoa, magic! You know?
Me too. I love them. They're so cool. It's like magic. Yeah.
Alright, she's talking. Not saying much, but it's a start.
I went and saw them with Father the other day. To the opening ceremony at the Grand Marie Museum of Magic.
The Grand Marie Museum?
Maria?
They have one of those? I guess it
Maria.
makes sense now that they have their own commemorative stamp. So, have you been to one of their shows?
Just once when I was little with Father. The Grand Maria is on stage. Feels like a dream. Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting back together. They do it all.
Yeah. Maybe you could keep telling me stuff like this. You know, about Zach and Valent, maybe?
Oh, sure.
Alright. Better get asking before she changes her mind.
I don't go outside much. I like to paint here.
Why don't you like the outside?
There's bad people out there.
True. Well, true, but there are lots of good people too.
Actually, I should tell you. She was almost kidnapped. Once.
Oh god. Kidnapped?
Since then, she's been... well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house.
Yeah, me too. I see. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. She says she went to the Grand Marie Museum. With you, in fact.
Ah, yes. Actually, she was quite insistent on it, much to my surprise. It was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me.
That person gave me a good luck charm.
A good luck charm?
For when I absolutely had to go outside.
Yeah. Apparently, she received something. A gift. From the client, actually. She won't tell me what it was.
Father, I told you to keep that a secret.
From that client, huh? This I have to hear about. So, your father tells me you're good at painting all sorts of things.
I really like painting a lot. Father's always very happy when I paint them exactly the same.
So, you did this too?
Oh, yes! That was my first job.
Your first?
All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. This is totally different. Pen slips and the way the writer held the pen and the pressure on the nib. I had to use a microscope and analyze it on the computer.
She seems happy.
To do forgeries.
Her work was the last nail in the Grand Marie's coffin. I guess no one told her.
The best in the world.
Huh? Oh, you mean True Grand Marie, of course.
Father gave it to me.
Your father? But I asked him about it. You didn't know how you got it.
I guess I just took it. Yeah.
Took it?
My father got a letter from that person.
That person? You mean that letter was from the client?
Oh, we talked about the Grand Marias forever that day. I'm sure that's why I was sent that stamp. I didn't want to just send it back, so I took it.
They're a sneaky one, this client. So they were trying to get on her good side. So, You met the person that asked you to do this job? And you talked with them? What's this about a good luck charm you received?
I can't talk about it.
Huh? Eh?
If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told.
Yeah, but I really, really have to know. God fucking damn it. Okay, there's only 2. Right, time to do some psyche unlocking. You seem to trust this client. Quite a lot, in fact. Because they gave you this stamp?
No, that's not why. They listen to me. It's my problem.
The problem? That keeps her inside all the time?
Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But I absolutely have to go out. All I had to do was use a good luck charm.
A good luck charm? That your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? This was what they gave you, wasn't it? The same bottle's over there on your desk. Your good luck charm, right?
I heard once cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil.
Well, that ain't true. I still get killed by a killer in Dead by Daylight.
This is a magic bottle. It has the power.
Ah, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting anymore on that one. I think I know who gave you that bottle, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Was this the client?
Follow justice.
Brushel. This man is a friend of mine. Know him? His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually.
I promise. I promise not to tell.
I don't care. Tell me.
I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client. I promise. And if I break my promise, the spell won't work.
I don't need a name anymore. I got my answer. You're pretty confident in those charms, then.
I think it might be the devil.
Huh?
Or maybe an angel.
He could be your devil or your angel. What?
You could be your angle or your devil.
What do you mean?
I saw it. Or I think I saw it when they gave me this. I saw the devil's face.
Are you saying the client's face looked like the devil?
No. The client was gentle. The gentle smile.
Oh, I just realized what Christoph Tick might be when we get to him. So, where'd you see this devil then?
It was so quick. I don't remember well. But that's when I knew that person wasn't like other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm.
I'm not so sure what this devil she saw was. But it's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. I'll be leaving now.
I am sorry for what happened.
If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Gramry. Yes.
Did I do something bad?
Yes. What makes you think that?
Your eyes, they're sad. Very sad.
Well, I just lost all my credibility in one day, so I'll put on my smile next time I come. Promise. I hope to see you smile then too, Vera.
Oh, okay.
Take care. Thinking back on my first encounter with the young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. I feel bad for this fucking family. Hey, Meekins.
Yeah. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold?
Excuse me?
Two men on either side of a single transparent plane. Yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines.
There's been no proof that I forged anything.
No proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits! And what, may I ask, awaits you?
Secondary protagonist. A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall.
But, since you are here... That was not his voice at all, what the fuck?
Nope.
What shall we discuss?
The shooting of Magnifique Grimry, for one. Who pulled that trigger? Valen or his partner Zack? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start.
I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent.
Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear, and he never even touched it.
Glory's spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing
Revealing.
the
Bleh. Revealing what?
Zack Lemire killed Magnifi. As good as a signed confession.
That's certainly been public opinion take on it.
I grow tired of my cage. And the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare.
Planning on jumping back into the magic right away?
As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Valent. And also,
Yes.
now that my partner has disappeared, Magnifi's repertoire is mine. Valent Glamour has a tradition to uphold.
Is that true?
See in this light, the trial was quite good to me. Verdict or no. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity.
Yes, I can. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valen. After all, you received one of those letters too. You are just as obligated to follow Magnifique's instructions as your partner.
I was. But only Zack Lemire followed them. Let us not speak anymore of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot.
I'm more interested in learning something else, actually.
What might that be?
I want to know what Magnifi had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him?
The trick up his sleeve. Perhaps you do not know.
Know what?
A great magician never reveals his secrets.
God fucking damn it. Ah!
For
I didn't think it would be that easy.
the audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight.
Well, fuck you. Man, my Magatama's getting a lot of work this chapter. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading
Quick,
from
we
the...
have a gimmick we can use.
There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world, that's asking someone to commit murder.
Yes. Our mentor was fond of dramatic moves, dramatic finales.
And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death.
Care to explain?
Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it?
Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it.
Okay, what about the gun that you use actual bullets?
Why?
That's one of ours.
Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet. One shot.
What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers.
I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valent. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident.
Peter.
The horse is here.
Hey, everyone. Zack and Valence, quick draw, shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard?
Would the shoot 'em canceled because someone might get hurt?
Of course. What other reason could there be?
Well, it could have been canceled because someone had already been hurt.
Fascinating, my Faustian forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol?
Well, tell me what would happen if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage?
Performance of magic is not concerned with what ifs. It's concerned with precision.
And maybe you were fucking lacking one.
Precisely whom do you claim we shot?
Looks like I've chosen
Joe.
the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so that the show might go on. And this shows who it was.
I think they shot Candace. But that's
Zack Gramry's wife and Trucy's mother. Talessa, I believe was her name.
Alakazam!
You good?
How can you say this?
No, he pissed
I don't
himself.
think-
How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets?
How can you tell he pissed himself? He's covered in yellow.
He's got the perfect defense mechanism.
You're right, he shit himself.
Shit your pants now.
Do the duty.
I like to shit myself.
Still in denial mode, huh? Talessa was at the greatest risk of being shot. And this clearly shows just how much danger she was in. Troop Graham Reed's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame.
We were not merely the latest craze. We were an age, a golden age.
Me talking to Matthew Cote about DVD.
We're still in a golden age.
True. It's all here on this stamp. There's Talessa, yes? Chusie's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her?
I don't know.
A part of his memory is still locked up.
There's one thing you're failing to address.
What's that?
As you say, our troop was a world unto itself. If our leader, Magnifi, was so inclined, he could hide anything he wished with ease. But, Mr. Wright, then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail.
Valen got a point. If one of the troop members died in an accident and Magnifi covered it up, his innocence would come into question. Bless you.
Found the right address, Mr. Wright?
Bless you.
Bless you.
I'm so close. There has to be something about how Talessa's death could affect Zack and Valen's relationship with Magnifi.
See in your eyes. You still have something to say.
Get away with me with those big anime eyes.
How can you possibly prove more than you already have?
I'll prove why Talessa accident tied your hands so completely.
With the person. Bring him in, Chief.
It's going to take a little knowledge of the players to crack this one. The accidental death of Zack's wife tied both your hands. And this information proves why Magnifi held so much power over you.
Did somebody say tied hands?
Shush.
It wasn't a question of who shot Talessa. Talessa herself was the problem.
What do you mean?
She was Zack Gramarie's wife, Chusie's mother. And Magnifi Gramarie's only daughter.
Oh,
There was a terrible accident. And the two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. Oh yeah, that would do it. That would be perfect blackmail. If that wasn't the key to Magnifi's power over you, I don't know what was.
it was. It was an accident!
Accident don't bring people back from the dead, Chief.
There's no proof. Not at all.
But Talessa went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together.
Ours was a complicated family.
You mean
One and one is 3, right?
Wait, hold on. What are you asking?
And I'm making a dumb joke.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
You mean Troop Gramarie?
The master, Magnifi Gramir, his only daughter, and his 2 disciples.
That does sound like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it?
Do not be tempted to do faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. That is all it was. An accident. Zack and Valen's tour de force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly, straight toward the beautiful body on stage. And then crash, zing, pow, into everything but her. Now that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing. Same trick, with a new twist. And
Uh-oh.
tragedy.
Damn.
But as for whose bullet would stole Talisa's life, we shall never know the answer. Taz had disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Trucy lost her mother, and Magnifique, his daughter.
And that led to blackmail, I take it.
How many more? What the fuck? How do you have? What is your luck?
They make
I
their-
don't know.
They make their own luck.
It is all
Nick
part.
just played Morph twice and got Onslaught twice.
Morph moment.
It is all part and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls.
Why did Magnifique Grimry try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died!
All I can say is, it was a critical time for the troop, Grumman. A passing of the torch from Magnifique to Zack and Valant. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Talasa's death was the great sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not.
What do you mean?
In time, we, myself and Zack, found we could no longer oppose Magnifi's wishes. Magnifi forced us to perform his art for his benefit.
I see. I guess I can understand. I mean,
I mean,
he did lose his only daughter.
but do you not find cowardice in his actions?
Huh?
To try to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing,
What?
but then to hang that death as a guillotine above our heads!
Things were dark behind the scenes in the true Gramry, that's for sure. The Trucy know?
I'm a fucking stupid idiot.
She was not told. Naturally.
I've been playing around that location all game. Why am I so fucking dumb?
Who would want to know that their father might have taken their mother's life?
True.
I had not
Something, Moxie.
That
You wouldn't be happy about it, but
thought of that accident for a very time.
I'm sorry to dredge up old memories, but this has to help a lot.
Not to find Magnifi's Slayer, I should think.
True.
After that accident, there was one who came sniffing, quite persistently.
A reporter?
He called himself a newsman at the time.
Is that the unknown?
Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research.
Would you happen to remember his name?
What's his name? I have forgotten. But, in the course of his interviewing, became quite close to my partner, Zack. I liked him not.
I see.
His name, I do not recall, but his scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which was far too often,
I see. Thanks for your help.
it does no good to deal with the past, Mr. Wright.
The irony.
You will not uncover answers, only wounds.
I'm sorry. I had begun to notice a dark curtain hanging over True Gramry, and I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from that darkness. The reporter he mentioned, the newsman, I never learned who that was at the time. Though I got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile, and that sickly sweet smell of mint. The last flaw thin thread connecting Zack Gramry to this world. Sooner or later, I have to track him down. I have to track down the unknown.
That means it's gonna kill Phoenix now.
I'm over here.
Jesus Christ, new stuff.
What?
I know where.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. Me opening the door, seeing the unknown, closing the door.
I've lived in dungeons forgotten by man. Oh shit! It's actual unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him.
Get in here now, furry.
Rude. Accurate, but rude.
No.
Eh?
I dropped my
Well, what do we have here?
Remember me?
Of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in bar. End quote.
Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Mission was poisoned, and his daughter's...
Oh, yes, I know. And how I know. Yes. You see that space above those canvases there?
Yeah,
I was there the entire time.
that's creepy.
It causes me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he tracked down case just a little quicker. End quote.
Were you on the trail of this case the whole time?
Zach Grimier was a good friend.
Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club.
What a character. What a man. If a little, no, a lot, no, extremely rough around the edges.
Do you think I could ask you a few questions?
Oh, you serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not the interviewee.
Just remembered I saved this. This is going right in the group chat.
Journalists ask questions, not other way around. End quote.
I found our new mascot.
No.
Fine. Shoot. I don't care. People have been asking me all sorts of things lately. What was your relation to the case? What
It was
is your latest scoop? Where are the bodies?
it was tragic what happened to Drew Mitchum and his daughter.
Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what really did them in, though, don't you?
Yes, a forged diary page.
Oh yeah, that thing you presented in court. You're a dumbass for doing that.
Fuck you.
Am I wrong, gamer? The night I interviewed him, I found out something about Mr. Mission I hadn't known. It was something that was unknown.
What's that?
You know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears. Potatoes have eyes. End quote.
Being watched? You mean he felt guilty?
No. 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 I'm talking about feelings here. Or I'm not talking about them. You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. I just realized what Brushwood reminds me of. Holy shit, it's fucking Dad. The YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. Kind of has like the same fit, yeah.
Stay far away from him. He will destroy you with a punch. Seriously, of all the people in that YouTube boxing event, if I'm going against any of them and they put me against Dad, I'm quitting. I'm quitting the sport. I'm leaving the country. I am hiding away. I'm finding a way to get off planet.
And he still somehow gets you.
Have you seen his matches? They're fucking terrifying.
I have not.
I'll bring this up because it is an extremely short match. This is without the intros. Just look. When you click on it, pay attention to how long the video is.
Okay, Adidas commercial.
36 seconds.
Oh my god!
This is.
Oh my
this is
god,
not
and versus
about
Matt Watson?
Dad.
This was not a boxing match. This was murder. Journalists, it's
God.
Stood no chance.
I get that some of them probably also actually did genuinely take it very seriously. Dad's the only one I think was like the most serious.
He looked
Yeah.
at his catalog.
Although I guess it shouldn't be too surprising. I mean, this is a guy who also tried to get into the WWE. Yeah, he actually signed up to be part of. He sent in a tape to be part of Tough Enough and wasn't chosen. He also would do stuff like falling off escalators when he was Keith Apicary.
Oh, now you look to remember because I remember him being Keith.
Yeah, this guy's done a fucking lot. Like, here's one for you. You know that video of Dr. Eggman dancing to Rasputin?
Yeah.
That's him.
Wow,
Like, honestly, like, what all has he been in? Is it? Let's see. Yeah, Nathan Barnett has done so fucking much, man. He has, first of all, 2-0 boxing. But he's done a lot of stuff. He did Keith Apicary. He did the video of Eggman dancing that was actually referenced in the Sonic movie. He's done a lot. This is a man who has been all over the internet to a ridiculous degree. Like, we're talking about the OGs of the internet.
I was first introduced to him via Angry Video Game Nerd. He could take a lot of punishment.
Oh yeah. Not that he hasn't also injured himself doing so. I think when he fell off the escalator, I think he like broke his arm or something.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh,
Journalist gets tingling sensation on back of neck. Freaks out. End quote.
Because you felt guilty?
Why would I feel guilty?
Brusho knocks Phoenix out like that. Felt like you were being watched, huh?
what? What was that? What did I just hear?
That was
That was the sound of me trying and failing to juggle a hot sauce bottle.
Oh, I see.
It's a plastic one, it's fine.
you felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what it all means. Drew Mission felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. You sure it wasn't just nerves?
Nerves. No, it's got nothing to do. It's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure he is being watched. End quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramir got rubbed out after 7 years? We're not doing phrasing anymore. Right after coming into contact with me, he completely vanishes from that courtroom.
Who's typing this right now?
Oh, sorry, it's me.
You're good.
7 years. He talks to no one. Not a soul. Then, just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made.
And then he dies.
Starting to put the pieces together, are we?
And you were being watched this whole time?
Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too.
Me?
I followed you the entire time. I am with you like breath itself. Because I realized I was doing the Forever of the Stars voice and not the Unknowns. Which is an incredibly obscure character from an album.
I get the strange feeling that I might know what you're talking about this time.
Arion into the Electric Castle.
Never mind, I don't know what that is.
Damn good.
Noted.
I met Zack through that case, actually.
You mean the shooting of Magnifique Grand Ray?
No, before that. It's not widely known.
You mean the accident during the quick draw shoot 'em practice?
You're well informed.
You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop.
Women?
I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy, all for me.
He just needed that puppy.
They're so delicious.
Oh.
No.
I was younger then, and my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now.
Valentine Reed didn't mention one particularly nosy reporter.
In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnifique Grimrear at the time. I knew his daughter, of course. Thalassa, was it?
Really?
Then Thalassa disappeared. Quite suddenly at that. And Magnifique wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah. Evil habit got the better of me.
What the? This joke is just
Just
stupider.
imagine him
stupider.
getting very, very, very close to Phoenix.
Gets close and smiles in. Everything he knows now is mint.
Journalist catches scent of a scoop. Goes on feeding frenzy. And quotes. I set up a one-on-one interview with Thalassa's husband, you see.
Zach Gremery.
Something strange was in the air over at Troop Grimrear's in those days. The whole screwy mentor controlling controlling disciples started by then, I'm guessing. Thalassa, she was part of it all, right?
Dead
Come
by
on.
Daylight perk.
You can tell me off the record.
Sorry. Voice crack. Old Phoenix don't have voice cracks. Sorry, I don't know.
Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach.
You poor bastard.
Sure, he punched me once or twice. Or 5 times. But over time, he came to see me as his confidant.
What?
Thank you for being a friend.
The unknown makes a friend. And doesn't eat him this time.
He's been waiting this whole time. 7 years, huh?
Waiting. And Math died.
For his big comeback, of course. A big revival of the Magnifique Miracle. Because it was all a dream.
Because of this. The performance rights.
In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. Who's to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zack and Valen?
So Valen waited until Zack died, legally at least.
Time finally comes, and Valen's like a kid on Christmas morning.
He's getting ready for his show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know.
If that document sees the legal light of day, it's going to put a bit of a damper on the big show.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that.
He's a sorry one, that valid Premier. Lost out to his partner at work. And in love, too.
Love?
It's the same old story, really. Two disciples and their mentor, and their mentor's only daughter. What has three sides, and all of them pointy? A love triangle.
Oh god, not again.
That is pretty classic.
Why do I see Nagito Kamida?
That
Destroy him. Get him away.
You're in a performing troupe. That's your world. It's like family, family, family,
Family.
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 Dangan.
Rampa.
Romba.
Vin Diesel. Family.
One with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. In the middle of it all, Thalassa has Trucy.
And then she dies. I need to find out more about this, Talessa. Mr. Brushel, do you know this person?
Do I know that person? Of course.
Neo, I need you to pay attention to this one.
I was friends with Zack after all. He hit me a few times.
Jesus.
5 times, actually. But I'm built like a brick shithouse.
I'm built different.
I'm put
Look,
together
me.
incorrectly.
I'm put together in an unorthodox manner.
You built like an A, man.
Still, I never forget his wife.
Bro's built like the figure on road signs.
That should be unknown cosmetic.
He's wielding a stop sign as a weapon.
Talessa Gramry. Magnifi Gramry's only daughter. Do you think you could tell me more about her?
Oh, why the heck not?
Oops. I know there's a... There it is.
You sleep.
No.
I'm watching you wake.
No.
I'm watching.
No.
I'm watching like breath itself. So Thalassa married Zack and had Trucy. See? It was her second marriage, actually.
You mean she was divorced? I hadn't heard this one before. Neo, you paying attention?
Yeah.
Not quite. husband was a performer too. Apparently, he died during some gig.
Is this who I think it is?
I don't know, you put the pieces together.
Tragically, they had only been married 1 year.
I didn't know.
What you do now, my good bitch?
Herschel, that's just fucking creepy, my guy.
Ah, but she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo around of her.
You ready
know.
to see this?
Is that like fucking? What was her name?
Lemois?
Lamois, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
but
that her? What the fuck?
yeah, but she had something on her wrist.
Shit! Wait, I didn't look at it. No. Oh wait, was it the bracelet?
Yes.
I've been trusty
What
since
the
she
fuck
was a
does
little
this
thing.
mean? Ah.
Loud ass knock.
Dang, bruh.
I was with a cow. He was giving me a ride off
She
of
got the better
SFL.
deal, really. She's got a family after all.
What do you mean?
Just reminiscing, you know. Thalassa has another child besides Trudy. End quote.
What? But Trucy says she was the only child.
How the fuck did I win that?
I heard that.
Ah, yes. This one. The previous husband.
Her previous husband? Her first husband who... Her first husband who died during a performance?
Yes, they had themselves a kid.
Ow, ow, ow! Ow, my elbow, what the fuck?
Another orphan now. There's another one who slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now.
Talissa had another child? Do you think I could borrow that photo?
Pry it from my cold dead hands, asshole. Ow. Sure, I can be generous on occasion, you know.
I won't need this locket anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget.
People at events all get tangled together, get bigger and bigger. They're biggering their company, biggering
They're
their
bigger the factory, they're bigger in their corporate side.
Tumblr sexy man interrupts other game. End quote.
Help.
Don't you think?
I was too busy wondering about Bigger Earth to listen to what you were saying.
Cock joke!
Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it at all, I think.
Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next.
next, you say?
I'm not the one who will close the curtain on this little play. Apparently, that's not my role anymore.
Oh, right. Lawyer is little bitch. Loses license. End quote. Magnifique. I was just wondering what Magnifique would think of all this.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not just a creature that lives in your walls, I'm also quite gay. Haven't you seen Lady Trucy? She's got his power.
You mean how I can't lie to Trucy?
It was the same with Magnifique. And with his daughter, Thalassa.
It's a strange thing. You think it's some Gramarye gene?
Magnifique told me once, back when Zack married Thalissa. He said that Zack had good eyes. My brand!
That
Not good like Grimnir's eyes. Not that good.
I wonder if Zack ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Gramarye secret was?
Maybe nobody would know that Zack's gone.
Zack Gramarye. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp. It sprouted from a warp in the Gramarye's fabric and grew, swallowing everything, wrapping itself around the Gramarye's power.
Okay, game, give me 2 X43s.
A power which passed from Magnifique Gramarye to Thalassa to the next generation. And it would once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Okay, Fitz, get in here!
I.
I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. It's like she could see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine.
And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you.
But gotta use the resources at hand, I always say.
Yet, I myself have no such power.
But Trucy does. Why is that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother. Thalassa Gramarye?
I will not speak of that!
Thalassa is officially missing, correct? And I think I know why you don't want to talk about her.
Oh, that's a beautiful turn.
The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around.
Oh, look, it's a stamp. Wonder if that'll be important later.
Yet, there's another story behind the frame. Well, that not many know. Talissa lost her life during a rehearsal to you and Valen Grammary's bullets.
It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Talisa?
I'm sure Valen would say the same thing. Why, it's just like another murder I might have mentioned.
Damn you! Her eyes. I loved Talisa's eyes. They could read my mind. It was frightening. Yet there was warmth in there that felt like an embrace. She's... Magnifique Grammaire has joined her.
So the only one with her power left now is Trucy? Mr. Zack?
I do not know.
I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else? Someone other than Trucy? Someone who inherited Talisa's power?
Oh, how would I know?
My chances are slim. Neo, you ready?
What?
It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There's someone else with the power, and I know who.
It
You.
me.
This boy.
His name is... I forget. Something weird.
Wow, thanks.
Who could he be?
Okay,
I fucking appreciate it.
Okay, Phoenix, right? An attorney.
Attorney?
I noticed him when I went to visit a friend Law's office. He was kind of pathetic, not gonna lie.
So, what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? Should be boys all you like.
Yeah, why do you have a boy like that in your pocket, right?
You could at least say something like, I'm this boy. I could use a laugh.
Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts.
100% that boy.
This boy.
There might not be
That's
100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Talissa. Actually, it's more of a ring.
A ring?
Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just happen to have evidence showing this missing link. Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Talissa was her second.
How did you know this?
Her first husband, he died a year after they wed, yes?
He was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammaires as a guest in our show.
Jove Justice.
After Talissa wed him, she left the troupe for a while.
Damn, that
And you say she had a child then?
dick must have been good. Jesus.
Gosh.
God.
I have a photograph of her.
Look at this photograph.
I couldn't help but notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out.
Yeah, our Grammaire family heirloom.
This boy. This game is all about legacy, I realized. Wears a bracelet just like this one in the picture. That's a weird bracelet you have there, Apollo. Who gave it? Your mom?
Your mom.
So,
No, that's would be your
Not
mother.
so-
Why what, Mrs. Zack?
I took this photograph of Talisa before she left us. And she
Every
returned.
time
laugh.
She wore only one bracelet.
Was that on Johnny?
I bet I know where that other one
Where I
went.
grew up.
She gave it to this boy, her son.
Genetics, am I right?
This strange power. I myself do not know from where it comes. Yet, the fact is that it is passed down the Gremir line. It runs in their veins.
What is it?
I asked her, Talisa, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others.
Tension?
If she were to face a person, and they became tense, even slightly, she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her.
So, she could see it?
Not quite. It's the strangest part of it all.
So I'm thinking of something really funny about this. Cause like if this passed down to Apollo, imagine if he could only just sense it on himself at all times because of fucking anxiety. So he's just like, what's happening?
Oh my god!
Why is it everywhere? And only me. It's really funny.
The worst years of Apollo, teenage years.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold
After
on.
he hit puberty, he was never the same.
He starts developing powers and is just like, well,
It
normally
starts
this is
glowing.
what
It
the
starts
gun
glowing like a fucking lamp every time it flares up.
Wait, where's that one fucking image? Hold on.
No. Hold on, Neo, I got it.
Yeah, it's like the person like sitting down at a table, like glowing. It's so funny. That's Apollo.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. It's-
When you take Apollo out for like a friend's dinner and he's just glowing.
He causes a blackout because of how fucking shiny he is.
You just hear the THX sound.
Yeah.
So I want a burger. What do you want, Apollo?
The souls of the innocent.
The unfathomable power of the sun.
Apollo, what are you doing? Apollo, wake up! Apollo!
Burst.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Burst of raw.
Wait, it's like that one fucking flashlight that was like the strongest flashlight in the world or something. That video. That's
You're going to have to be more specific than that.
I'd have
The
to.
most powerful flashlight in the world. It belonged to Alan Wake.
When Apollo kisses someone, he just gives them blindness.
They become the Ash baby.
Okay, I think I found it. Or like the brightest flashlight. Okay, I found like an image.
I know the brightest flashlight can burn stuff.
But yeah, here. This is just what people can see from like miles away.
The fucking market. Now just imagine the fucking Markiplier video.
Imagine if Alan Wake had this in the first game.
She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension. The curse of Ra.
Ah!
For some.
Without the use of a particular object. In her case, objects.
Objects? Wait, were they something she wore?
Yes. Her bracelets.
I admit the
During
first.
this game, I thought it was going to be something else.
What?
what other object of clothing have we had to talk about at length in this game?
Not the panties, no.
God damn it.
No.
It's not my fault playing the game.
I admit, the first time I saw one of those, I felt there were more of it than just fashion. But what kind of power could a bracelet have?
What about the power to kill a yak from 50 feet with 9 bullets? That's telekinesis, Kyle.
I'm just saying. They got me thinking about the section with Helios and God of War 3.
That
Wonder Boy.
I have made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift.
bitch. You know what this means, right? Trucy and Apollo are half brother and sister. Well, I already need you to tell me at this point, but those two.
Brother and sister? Yes. The brother, too, has this power of theirs.
So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that.
Mr. Wright. Tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. Will not see her live her life without knowing.
I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I'm gonna hold you to that, right?
I am in your debt once again.
No kidding. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up.
Those bracelets are made of a special alloy.
That
Is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth.
I want Apollo's bracelet actually. So they're temperature sensitive or something?
Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrist.
And it has something to do with the power?
What have I told you? Grammy power reacts to tension in others. When a Grammy senses tension, they, too, become tense.
Fucking feedback loop.
That
And the tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles.
Minute.
So minute, they cannot sense it on their own.
their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for.
My muscle involuntarily flexed.
So that's what the bracelets are for.
With the bracelet on, one can see these contractions. Check in my email.
That's just rude.
Alright. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit.
So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist?
Precisely.
But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading.
This is potentially be the funniest move I can make. No, my funny!
He's gone, chat. I believe I understand how the process works from there.
The simple question of eyesight.
Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough.
Oh no, he has the funny. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't. Never mind, I'm dumb.
Have you ever heard of kinetic vision?
Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus.
No, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch in the face, the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it.
So, basically, what you're saying is the Graham Reeds can see really well.
For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on the eyesight combined with exceptional focus.
Things are starting to come into focus for me too.
Of course, it's difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus?
Or something.
Precisely.
But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets.
You are talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of this. Blah!
Zach throws up on Phoenix.
It's like, it's one of those, like, Evil Dead type practical effects.
I hate my life.
That is all I know of things coming.
Thank you, Mr. Zach.
This boy's bracelet is a real thing. Then he will use it before long. Thereby awakening his power. Thereby awakening his stand.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game?
I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night.
That night?
The night my mentor, Magnifique La Mer, passed from this world to the next. There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnifique's test.
A test?
In his last years, Magnifique La Mer worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. That night, I could not shoot him. I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, seems, was the correct answer. It's still me.
Yeah.
Take this. I give my art to you, Zack. What? It is thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand.
Damn.
Dying Whistle 493 is online. How can I shoot you? You're my mentor. Who played the ledge? Bruh. But I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? Then, of course, I would have given Valent his chance. If I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you or Valent were to shoot me in the head, then I to the darkness would go, and my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Ah. Yet, this ending, too, gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day.
Yep, I can say.
It seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be a successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valent's. Damn.
Perhaps. It is not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days?
Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him.
Ah. Now here I am, and his dream has ended.
It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know?
What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame for our mentor's death on him?
The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valent had helped you pull it off.
That's madness! Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform.
I'm going to use my gun power.
Gun. For my neutral special, I wield a gun. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead,
so complicated.
grays out.
That night, Zack Gramry was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he parted. This. To whom I may concern, 7 years passed, I Zack Gramry, my mentor, Magnifi Gramry. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure from court, and I hereby confess to my crime. Well, his confession to use as I saw fit. Wow. Even at the end, he still cared about his, partner. Of course, he killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valent Gramry. This whole thing is tragic all around. Whee! Wow, look at these people.
Oh, chicken.
Look at all these chickens.
Well, This is a blast from the
Hey,
distant
don't-
past.
Lady, don't insult my boy Joker like that.
But long time no see, Mr. Valent.
7 years, has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you.
I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say.
I've spoken to a lot of people myself, and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you.
You take those question mark?
I have walked a difficult road these past several years.
Because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire?
Do not be deceived! Valent's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No. It was my partner who slowed me up on my way.
Zach Gramry?
His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought.
Zach Gramry murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you?
I remembered Siffichoi only yesterday. Yet, that was not the way of it in the end. For while he vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zack vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said.
I had no idea.
Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudeville and distraction. And here must I stand, smiling at them all. But am I not a player in some fiendish farce?
My suggestion is because you never made it clear what happened. Magnifi's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. Okay, thank God, fuck. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later.
The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight.
That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Hey, Valen, catch.
Ask what you will. You'll get nothing from me.
I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened.
For 7 long years, I have endured. Now, finally, Hurton lips are my new golden age. All the miracles of our troop within my grasp.
Sorry to do this, Valen, but right now I need answers. I think I'll
It's
start.
entirely within my own kitchen.
I think I'll start by dropping a bomb that should shake things up. Valen, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. Copyright!
What might that be?
It's copyright.
No.
Yes. Look at it. You can't look away, Valen.
And the engine has been built.
See, it bears the Glamare seal.
I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast.
What is this?
A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles.
Zachramir. He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter?
Trucy Enigmar. Actually, she is officially my daughter these days.
Preposterous! Zach is gone. Vanished into the void.
This is the genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Why does fate toy with me so? I feel bad for Valet now because he feels like a punching
Why?
bag.
Why do I hear Von Karma?
Why must my life be lived enthralled to the dead?
You're not the only one with that problem.
Shot Magnifi! Yes, it was Zack! It was! Then he left. My career as a magician fell into darkness.
Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zach Gremery shot Magnifi. Was that why you testified?
Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out.
Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valent. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnifique Grimoire? And we all know who. It was Zach, obviously. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zach Grimoire wrote one more thing before passing on.
This is a confession.
In which he admits to the killing of Magnifique Grimoire. See? All according to your plan.
A magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing the deceptions I have wrought upon myself.
Zach wrote this right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him. I just want to let you know that we are almost done with this, section here. So that's why I'm, going through this quick.
You do know that this confession is nothing but lies.
At least I don't have work tomorrow.
Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Gremery killed no one.
Oh, but I do have to do interviews tomorrow.
You must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination.
Why interview you?
Two received
I'm
instructions.
the journalist.
No. So you are Brushel.
No!
Hello, I'm here for the
Like I said, we do not claim him.
I don't think you have a choice anymore, I'm sorry.
No. I didn't ask for this.
You asked for it by name, though.
No.
Received instructions to kill. But if one is innocent, one who remains is guilty.
That will be the logical conclusion, yes.
So he vanished to protect me, his partner.
Oh, that makes more sense.
A stirring tale, 'tis true.
Did you shoot Magnifique Gremery in the forehead?
If I had, And I told you. What would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will.
I did not deserve that victory. What the fuck?
There is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnifi's repertoire.
So you're not even a good magician?
It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me.
I knew it.
Shoot the gun, magician!
So Valen Gramry did kill the great Magnifi.
Oh no, he's losing it.
You're having a public breakdown, Valen.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Wright. It was not I who shot my mentor.
Oh. What? What? But it wasn't you. Then who was it? There wasn't another disciple. Was there?
Despite another disciple, such as...
I don't know.
Joe!
Knack and the Talent Gramry, maybe?
Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth.
Knack, the PlayStation exclusive game?
Knack, peek.
Unironically though, Dak was actually a really good game. People
I haven't played it.
people shit on it far too hard.
I want to play it.
Only Zack and Valent received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now.
If it wasn't Zack or Valen who shot Magnifi, then it had to be the only other person at the scene. Which means... Wait. You don't mean...
Yes. The great Magnifi Grammaire himself. It was a suicide.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So Magnifi Gramry committed suicide? Oh wait, that would make sense though.
Find it hard to believe.
Since he already handed the rights to Zack, and Valen didn't shoot him. So, okay. To be honest, I haven't even imagined it as a possibility.
When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. When I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me.
So you spoke with Magnifi Gramry?
Yes. This is why I knew what he had done. Magnifi transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zack Grammaire, not me.
I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it.
You owe me no apology.
Huh?
You do owe me
My-
$5 though.
Fuck.
Bruce, it's been 5 years and you still owe me $16.
Fuck off.
My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder.
What? Your crime? Is Valen Gramry confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder?
I
See.
blew up Malaysia.
No!
I blew up Malaysia.
Why, Valen? Why?
For the funny.
You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. I am, like, fully hunched over. What the fuck? This is not good for my back.
Well, lay down. Let me start cracking.
My back is ruined.
Oh yeah, mine is too.
Like I said, I'm going to get a massage once, and the crack is going to take out the tri-state area.
it's gonna cause an earthquake.
Go to the chiropractor and they bend you like a pretzel.
They bend,
Yeah.
they bend you like the unknown.
They snap me in half.
No, it's not going to be the sound of like my
Master
back cracking. It's
chocolatier
going to-
breaking every bone in your body.
No, it's not going to be when I go in and they crack my back. It's not going to be the sound of a back cracking. It's going to be a fucking gunshot.
What are we talking about? Like a pistol, shotgun?
Anti-tank round.
Oh! That was the plan. That was when I understood.
No. He got electrocuted.
Not yet. You're not Black Quill.
That was when I understood Magnifi's plan.
Oh god, I just realized that Blackwell has the controlled shock.
He wanted to die by one of your hands?
Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. A little demon whispering inside my heart.
The demon?
Kill your mentor, you idiot.
Kill your mentor, you idiot.
Do it.
Do it.
Kill him.
You can't say no. You,
I'm just thinking about Nick. I'm just thinking it's a combination of Monokuma and Joker and Arkham Knight.
kill your mentor, idiot.
To have Monokuma and Mark Hamill both telling you to kill your father figure.
No, never Mark Hamill. Not anymore.
You're right.
Let me confess. I had intended to shoot Magnifi. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime.
Asshole. What? What?
Right. I prepared something for going to Magnifi's hospital room.
Which was...
IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. Zack did not shoot. I would do the deed. Then, I'd use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan.
But you didn't shoot him.
I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnifi called me back. I am sorry, Valent. I am giving my magic to Zack, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him, if you can.
So this guy, your father figure, well, asshole father figure, told you to help your partner, and you decided you were gonna frame him? Asshole!
He backed out of it when he was actually there, at least. He didn't
Yeah.
actually go.
I left the room. And then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me.
Oh, well fit.
That's when I heard that fateful gunshot.
Magnifi Grimry killing himself. Krilling himself.
The demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him. He was the one.
Frame it. No. I go back to this one. Go back to the last line.
I got an idea.
Killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours.
Larry?
Not quite. I have him in the other room tied up.
Oh, is that what that was?
Indeed.
Ah. That card
Maybe I'll
can't
let him
work yet
go.
again.
Maybe not. I don't know at this point. Maybe I'll trap him with maybe I'll trap him in the closet like that one dude in Sam and Max.
I altered the scene of his suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints, and I used the syringe to add the IV liquid I brought.
So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnifi died and you framed Zack for his murder.
As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly?
That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but
Yes.
I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valiant. Thank you.
It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I'd lost everything could I make my decision.
You're going to turn yourself in?
Partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts.
I understand.
I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. Zach Lemire was alive.
Well, not anymore.
And now, it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived?
What do you mean?
You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we, never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body.
Her?
The mind races, and the mouth flaps open. My apologies. Forget this matter.
They never saw Lamar's body. Okay.
I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Zach Lemire.
Good luck.
Then
Good luck with that.
I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had this talk. Thank you.
Zach Lemire, Shady Smith, whichever name you prefer, he's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver. And an impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew I had to do to push back the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit. Okay, one more place to go. Back to Kristoff's cell. Hello? Oh, who wants to be random guard real quick?
Sorry, I'm completely bewildered and shocked by this man who had his social security card graded
What?
like a Pokemon card.
Wow. Oh, why?
Probably for the joke.
I'm not laughing.
I'm also just realized that they blurred the wrong part of that social security number.
Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied.
I see. What the hell is he doing? Do you know when he'll be finished?
Easy joke.
Uh,
Hold back
uh,
on the easy joke. The easy
well,
joke is right there.
Could you
not.
go? Could you go find out?
Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment.
My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. Finally, look at this letter. There it is, the yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham? I was right! Oh, hey, Brushel.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Mission was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene.
If this is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this actual Queen spray finds anything. Yep. So this is what Drew Misham, Messenger of Death. It was this stamp, alright, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. The interview request came like you said it would, and as you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life, I won't tell them about you. So please release the spell you put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report. Gotcha. Finally, decisive evidence.
Finally, decisive strike.
What's this? A burglar in jail. Oh fuck. Gavin!
Shit.
I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I
Jesus
have
had to be tased for the second time.
There's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's... Thanks, Assassin's Creed game. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Rivera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin. There are no known survivors of exocrine poisoning. But it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin. Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. What the?
What is going on?
That's a camera?
The fuck?
Whoa!
Holy shit, Gavin confessed.
Ooh.
We now
You idiot.
me realizing Phoenix has been doing this for 7 long years and finally got him. Jesus Christ.
God.
And then we
He
find out
was in it. He was in it for the long haul.
Yeah, he was in it for the long haul. Holy shit.
We now seen all the clues in the case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now, it is time. Every story has an ending. We come to the final chapter. The final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Well, you guys ready for tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Oh boy.